Someone wanted like an explanation of what's going on here. Right now, each one of these stocks is being ran against a bunch of different metrics like RSI, 200-day trading average, over 50-day trading average. How's it done over the last year? Does it have any legal issues? And then the most important part is insiders just recently buying it. It looks at all of these. It looks to see if it's at a value, if it's undersold or overbought or oversold. And as it does all the things, it has to pass every single metric. This one almost became a whale, but then it didn't pass the investigator report. So this is a second program that if it passes all of these in this program, it gets sent over to my other program. And then my issue is that it doesn't have enough liquidity. So I don't really care about this stock because it doesn't have enough going on here. So this just keeps going and keeps going, and it goes through 4,700 stocks, or I think this week was 4,300. But I update the watch list as well. So every week I update the tickers. I double check the data with Yahoo Finance. I scrape their whole web page, and I check in batches of 50 for any kind of delisted, or I get rid of warrants and all that stuff. But I'm looking for new IPOs. That's why I update it weekly. So once this is ran, what will happen is it'll generate what's called a whales list. And then after that, it's up to you. What I suggest is you just look at each one of those and decide for yourself which one you want to put money in. What I'm going to do, I think, in the future is take $1,000 and just run it across the whole gambit, and set kind of a bot up to just automatically buy things. But this is just a long version. Someone wanted to kind of understand this. I'm going to show what the whale list looks like after this video is done running, and then I'm going to have a video that comes out here later. Both of these are kind of longer form. If you have time to watch it, then that would make sense. But this is a Python coded trading bot. When you hear trading bot, you hear like, I don't know, that you'll lose money. And the odds are that if you just go on the internet and download one, you will lose money because it's designed that way. I coded this by hand myself. So this is done exactly how I want it to work, and it's looking for the exact kind of stocks that I want it to look for. Those are within like a cheaper range, and they gotta just meet all these different kinds of metrics. Those metrics are based in the code, so I don't want to like pull up those metrics and run through the code and show you all of that, but I'm willing to show the terminal off, and I'm willing to give the list out for free. What would happen is if I gave the whole program out just to everybody in the whole world, over time the program just wouldn't work anymore. So I would much prefer just giving out the list and letting you decide on how you want to handle it. It's not investment advice. I think that if you continue to follow along, you'll continue to see that coding is what's the most important part of this. No one knows where to start with coding, and everyone thinks that Claude Code is taking over, and that no one will be needed for coding. But if you want to build something for yourself, you need to understand how code is written. That way, as they break, which we've had over the past week, this whole operation broke down. And now we're back up and running. And the only way that could have happened is if I understood how my own code was written, and then I was able to repair it. So I'm able to run a quantitative analysis hedge fund at my house on a laptop because I coded it myself. I don't have to pay a hedge fund to do these cool fancy things for me. Now, are mine as elaborate and as detailed as a hedge fund would have? No, I don't have the money to get the access to those really cool things, but I can build and build and build and get more and more information and make this a broader and more detailed search. And that would just lower the whale list. It wouldn't change much other than get rid of even more of what I'm already providing. So, excuse me. So enjoy the whale list, enjoy this little running of the computer program while I talk over it. I hope that made sense of what I'm doing here. And I'm going to keep investing in it, and I'll keep showing you. We did make $10 and we made a $27 dividend plus $10 profit on TPVG. That was the big play from last month. As you see, I'm back at this month, but I'm also doing another coding thing. So I kind of want to throw those in. You'll see some of those pop up here and there in the shorts if you follow me. But I'm also building a CMMS system for a manufacturing plant. So I'm coding a little bit there for them. And so I'm doing a little bit of both. So juggling all of those with a full-time job. I'm sorry, someone did ask for a full explanation of what's going on here. And this is just taking the entire stock market, all the data Yahoo Finance is willing to give me. It's filtering out all the delisted stuff, all of the warrants, all the EFTs, and then it's filtering out. Once you have 13,000 real stocks that sell things, it's getting rid of all of the things that are worth less than $5, things that aren't doing well over the last 200 days, things that have a high trend, 550 day over 200 day trading average, have a good looking RSI, can't be over 70, and then absolutely insider buying. That plays a big part. We're looking for big players buying things, and then it gets ran against an investigator. We're looking for liquidity. We're looking for any kind of recent news, and then we look at it, their legal status, and then we pull the trigger. So once we get the whale list, I'll show that off at the end of this video. And then there'll be another long-term video of why coding is so important. I talked a little bit about it, but I want it to be in a different video. So enjoy, and Captain out.